earth. Augustine teaches that prior to sin, increase and multiply referred not to physical procreation, but to a spiritual legacy, immortal joys filling the world. Quote, "For there was first the chaste union of male and female, and there was the spiritual offspring of intelligible and immortal joys, filling the earth." Augustine responds to critics asking why dominion if animals still kill us. Even man's state of condemnation involves such power. He tames very many and nearly all of the animals. Even after the fall, we possess authority over beasts, echoing God's original design. Augustine imagines an Edenic union, quote, "Offspring would be born from their seed. Without any labor or pain of childbirth, bodies would receive a new quality, spiritual bodies. Procreation, before sin, was intended to be natural and painless, resulting in incorruptible bodies through obedience and the tree of life. Lust and shame were consequences of sin, not part of marriage's original glory." Quote, "Far be it then, that the couple would have fulfilled, increase and multiply, through this lust. For it was only after man sinned that his lust arose." Ephraim notes, "Not paradise but the earth, have dominion over the fish, and over all the beasts." Ephraim highlights that God blessed humanity for life on earth, not just in Eden, a blessing meant to outlast sin. Gregory of Nyssa taught that there are two ways to increase, in the body and in the soul. Animals increase physically, but man, made in God's image, is called to increase in the inner person, stretching toward God. Just like Paul in Philippians 3, he also warns, "God told us to have dominion over the beasts of the earth." But what about the beasts within? Rage, greed, hypocrisy. These are the wild animals in the soul. Rule your thoughts, and you'll truly rule all creation. John Chrysostom marveled that God gave this dominion before man was even created, showing his love and trust. Unlike the blessing to animals, man and woman were given authority over all living things. "See," he says, "the Lord's loving kindness." John of Damascus points out, "Be fruitful and multiply," was not only about marital union. God could have multiplied humanity in other ways if man had not fallen. But foreknowing the fall, God created male and female. Maximus the Confessor adds that Christ showed another way was possible, uniting all in himself, apart from sin and without sexual union, hinting that humanity could have multiplied without division. Tertullian taught that in the beginning, God allowed a laxity in marriage, like with the patriarchs, until the earth was filled. But at the extreme boundaries of the times, that indulgence was withdrawn, calling for a higher discipline, and Gregory still upheld marriage as good and blessed, if pursued with sobriety and with heavenly things as the first priority. So for the fathers, be fruitful and multiply was never just biology. It was a call to fill the earth with virtue, to subdue the beasts in the heart, and to walk in the dominion God gave over creation and over ourselves. Follow for more wisdom from the church fathers and saints.